In the annals of investing, billionaire investor Warren Buffett stands alone at top. Starting from scratch by picking stocks and companies for investment, Buffett amassed one of the greatest fortunes of the 20th century. Over the period of 8 decades, with the help of his business partner Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett outperformed the stock market by a stunning margin. The impressive part is, he achieved all that without taking undue risks and without the use of leverage, futures, dynamic hedging, modern portfolio analysis, and all of the complex strategies developed by academics. When Warren Buffett went to Paris, his only reaction was that he had no interest in sightseeing, and the food was better in his hometown Omaha. Warren Buffett derives little pleasure from spending his fabulous wealth. He has no art collection or cool cars, and he has never lost his taste for hamburgers. Before Warren Buffett started making billions of dollars, he was a teenager hustling to grow his bank account. Even from the early age, Warren Buffett had a thirst for numbers. As a boy, he and his friend Russell would pass an afternoon on the Russell's front porch, which overlooked a busy intersection, recording the license plate numbers of passing cars. Young Warren was intrigued not only with numbers, but also with money. At age 9, Warren would count the bottle caps from the soda machine at the gas station nearby his house. How many Orange Crush caps? How many Cokes and root beers? This was not idle counting, but a primitive market survey. The idea was to find out which brand had the highest sales, which was the best business. At an age when few children knew what a business was, Warren would get rolls of ticker tape from his stockbroker father, set them on the floor, and analyze the ticker symbols. In the summers, Warren would carry golf clubs for the rich gentlemen at the Omaha Country Club and earn $3 per day. Young Warren would search the local golf course for used but marketable golf balls. Warren's father, Howard Buffett, was a serious but kind man, and surely the dominant influence in Warren's life. Howard's associate Herbert Davis said, "Howard was exactly what you'd want in a father." Howard's children lived in fear of disappointing him. Warren idealized his father. He was close to his dad, and easy with him. In church once, Warren told his rather out-of-tune father, "Pops, either you can sing or I can sing, but we both can't sing at the same time." Howard affectionately called Warren Fireball. When Warren Buffett was 10, Howard took Warren to New York Wall Street. Warren was already fascinated by stocks. At home, Warren began to chart the prices of stocks on his own. Observing their ups and downs, he was bewitched by the idea of decoding their patterns. At age 11, Warren bought 3 shares of Citi's service for him and his sister at $38 a share. His sister Doris would recall, "I knew then Warren knew what he was doing. The boy lived and breathed numbers." But Citi's service plunged to 27. Then the stock recovered to $40, and Warren sold the stock, netting his first $5 of profit in the market. After Warren sold, Citi's service shares climbed to $200. It was Warren's first lesson in patience. Warren's exploits were always based on numbers, which he trusted above all else. Even at a young age, he was too mathematical and too logical to be interested in religion. He did not subscribe to his family's religion. He adopted his father's ethical ideas, but not his belief in an unseen divinity. Young Warren would flatly tell his friends that he would be rich before he was 35. His friend Russell said, "Warren just had this conviction about himself." In his household, Warren was known as a bookworm and was acknowledged as having a photographic memory. He would often bury himself in his favorite book, 1,000 Ways to Make $1,000. At the age of just 13, Warren Buffett started delivering Washington Post in the neighborhood, and he had 3 newspaper routes by the time he was 14. Going door to door, delivering newspapers in the 1940s taught him the value of waking up early and working hard in order to advance. Buffett said in an interview, "World War II was probably the most interesting period. I delivered the papers when Roosevelt died and when the atomic bomb dropped." Buffett had earned $592 in 1944 and filed his first federal income tax return in that year. One of Warren's lucrative ideas involved setting up pinball machines in barbershops. Warren Buffett said, "I bought a pinball machine for $25 in 1946 and built a small empire out of it." Young Warren installed the pinball machine in the barbershop, and it was a hit from day one. The first night, Warren collected $4. After 1 week, he had $25, enough to buy another pinball machine. Soon enough, Buffett had pinball machines operating in barbershops all over his neighborhood where his family lived at the time. After a year, the teenage Warren sold the company, which he started with just $25, for over $1,000. Buffett's Aunt Mary asked him once, "Warren, why this drive to make so much money?" Warren replied, "It's not that I want money. It's the fun of making money and watching it grow. Warren even sold sets of collectible stamps to collectors who lived out of state. Through his various early business schemes, young Warren Buffett earned more than $5,000, the equivalent of about $53,000 today, before he turned 20. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching.